Dinosaur video games have made their stamp on pop culture history. Turok, Dino Crisis, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. But these games are far too old now for the modern day audience. So what are some new ones? Unfortunately, dinosaurs have been pushed aside in terms of good and memorable video games in recent years. However, the 2020s seems to be starting a resurgence as the increase of interest in dinosaurs grows. Last year we covered some dinosaur games that we're expected to see in 2024 or beyond, and so today we're going to be doing the very same thing here but for 2025 and beyond. We'll showcase the trailers and feature some information and details about each game to see which piques your interest the most. That's if the games already have some trailers released. Either way, today we're counting down the best 12 dinosaur games releasing from today into 2025 and beyond. Just a little note here that we're on our way to 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you want a channel that will stay up to date on all of the content for these games, then I highly recommend subscribing to the channel. It helps you out and it helps me out, so why not? But for now, you're all here for the games, so let's jump into our very first on the list.
Hey, this is Andy Shepkowski calling on a recorded line. I can't tell you everything over the phone, but you need to come down here tonight, please. 6 p.m. I'll let you into the building. Place will be empty. We sent in a team 2 weeks ago. Nothing. Chronogas is ready to cut their losses and shut the portal down, even if that means leaving hundreds of people for dead. You'll hear on the news that they died in an oil rig explosion or something, and nobody, not you or OSHA or anybody else, is gonna be able to do a damn thing about it. Sorry, Enforcer. I didn't know who else to call.
If you're looking for a bit of 90s video game nostalgia, then Compound Fracture is for you. In 1996, you're in charge of discovering what really went wrong as an anonymous whistleblower claims that Chronogas has violated the federal rules banning the use of time travel. Bringing a mix of both modern and prehistory, Compound Fracture allows the players to follow the story while simultaneously being hunted by Utah raptors. And throughout the game, you have to outfit yourself with scavenged weapons and equipment. While this game doesn't quite have an official release date just yet, we do suspect it will release only on Steam in 2025. Ever wanted a mix of Path of Titans and Ark Survival Evolved? Well, Echoes of Extinction may be for your taste. This is an open world prehistoric horror survival set on a mysterious island inhabited by dinosaurs and tribal humans. Survival is a test of resilience and adaptability. Players must carve their path in this challenging world, competing for territory, resources, and ultimately their own survival. Once again, no official release date just yet, but we expect it to launch on Steam sometime in 2025. Following a similar vibe of the last game on this list, Aldian of Ancients aims to emulate the days long gone, when the earth was untouched by man and filled with creatures that defied our wildest imaginations. They aim to keep the game as realistic as possible, with very few liberties, taking into account the invaluable suggestions imparted to us by researchers and zoologists. The world is further divided into different biomes that are unique and beautifully crafted to instill a feeling of immersion in players. This game will be releasing in 2025, and it is believed to be on all platforms such as the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and the PC. However, that is unconfirmed as of now. Let's shake it up a little bit and add something different. Dinoblade is a fan-run project that was never intended to be made public. Originally, the creator of this game worked on it only intending for it to be a meme gif for his followers on Twitter. However, the tweet garnered an immense amount of attention and appeal to many audiences on the platform. Ever since then, he's attempted to bring Dinoblade to everyone. I believe this is a one-man team with freelancers every now and then to help out, so please understand that this game may not release anytime soon. However, it certainly is one of the more unique dinosaur games on this list. While I am sure there's a lot more left to be revealed, you can see the vision of the creator, @GeneAnimate, has for this video game. A battleground of dinosaurs and swords. Hopefully, we'll have some kind of playtest soon, but either way, we should all sit patient for this one. Sun and Bone is a fast-paced first-person shooter where you take on the role of Sam Judge, a sheriff that, after tracking down a notorious bandit who attacked a farm and kidnapped a local, has found himself on an alien world overrun by prehistoric creatures and dinosaurs. This game has already been released back on October 3rd, 2024, but we do expect it to be supported a lot in 2025. I just felt like it deserved the place on this list. Only available on PlayStation 5 and Steam. We've covered this game on the list for the past few years now. However, Ferocious may finally be set to release in 2025. An immersive, action-packed, old-school first-person shooter, you are left shipwrecked on a mysterious island that's overrun by hostile mercenaries and fearsome predators, dinosaurs. Outlive both man and beast in a relentless battle for survival, only expected to release on Steam PC.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over. All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us. And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive. But if anyone can tame this new world, we can.
Will it finally release this year? Ark II has been on our list for quite some time now, as it was delayed from its original release. The delay states that it will be released in late 2024, but with only 2 months left to go for this year, and almost no information about the new release date, I'm certain that this game will be in 2025 at some point. It's Ark, what more do I need to say? You all know this game very, very well, and hopefully you'll get to learn it more as it releases on all platforms. In Kyoryu, you are a young, genetically modified son of a samurai T-Rex in a post-apocalyptic Tokyo, who is fascinated by the once mighty humans and the ruins of their civilization. This title was first initially announced as a TV series, and it is still set to be released as such, but they have also gone ahead and made a video game out of it so that you can play alongside the story in the TV series as well. It's difficult to find some information about where it will be released, but with Steam already confirmed, we also suspect that both Xbox and PlayStation will also be on that list too. Once again, no release date so far, but it is safe to say it will probably release around the same time as the show, hopefully in 2025.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense. For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nublar. Is anyone there?
Now here we go, sticking on topic to what we do best here on the channel, the Jurassic franchise makes its first appearance on this list. Return to Isla Nublar the day after the events of the beloved 1993 Jurassic Park film in an original adventure 65 million years in the making. Survive thrilling first-person action as InGen scientist Dr. Maya Joshi, who was unable to evacuate Isla Nublar in this single-player action-adventure game and discover a never-before-told story. Through thrilling encounters, experience the wonder and dangers of dinosaurs, each within their own distinct and adaptive behaviours brought to life by John Hammond's vision. This game will be very similar to the Quiet Place video game that released a few weeks ago, made by the same developers, so keep an eye on the... So if you want an insight to what survival will be like, keep an eye on that game for some inspiration. Unfortunately, besides the trailer on December 8th, 2023 and some new artwork and images back in June of this year, we know nothing, which is upsetting but not really surprising given this franchise. However, with the 1 year date since announcement coming up, I do suspect we'll hear more about this game very soon. Releasing on Steam, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, we would be extremely surprised if this game does not release in 2025.
We ignored all the warnings. Forgot the lessons.
Staying in the Jurassic franchise, a third Jurassic World Evolution video game is expected to release in 2025. Unfortunately, there is no trailer quite yet for this game, as no official announcement has been made. However, Frontier did confirm that they're currently working with Universal for a third Jurassic World game. They specifically mentioned it as a Jurassic World game and not a Jurassic World Evolution game, as there's a chance the title could be slightly different. But we do know it will be a park managing game of some kind based off the comments that Frontier made stating they do not wish to explore outside the territory that they have in park management sims. So, while there is a chance it may not be exactly called Jurassic World Evolution 3, it is very safe to say it will follow the same pattern. With Jurassic World Rebirth also releasing on July 2nd, 2025, we theorize it will release sometime in Jurassic June next year. We made a full theory video on the channel discussing Evolution 3's release date if you wish to check that out in a more in-depth answer. Oh, and as for platforms, I'm 100% certain it will be released on all platforms once again. Again, a game that's been on this list for a past year now, The Lost Wild is an immersive and cinematic dinosaur game that captures the reverence and terror of nature's most magnificent beasts. Come face to face with dinosaurs that behave like wild animals, not monsters. Explore a prehistoric wilderness where you're squarely in the center of the food chain. Keep your head down, stay alert, and evade. If all else fails, run. Or try to intimidate using your non-lethal weaponry, resulting in intense cat and mouse style gameplay. There's no confirmed release date just yet, but it will release on all platforms.
I wish I hadn't come here for this. I found them. After all this death, if you had the chance to do it all again, what would you have done?
Deep within the Forgotten Valley, where the lines between the past and the present vanish, a lost world of prehistoric adventure awaits you. A grounded prehistoric science fiction story that features a relatable protagonist contending with grief and obligations of family and the challenges of the incredible world she finds herself in. What begins as a simple trip to an isolated village becomes the adventure of a lifetime, as Izzy is thrust into the middle of the modern conflict in an ancient and hidden world. Deep in the Yucatan jungle, she discovers her grandmother's heritage, an incredible hidden civilization that lives side by side with dinosaurs, threatened by forces from without and within. A game that's been on this list for a fair few years now. Here's hoping that 2025 will finally be the release date, as it's been in development for a very long time. Last I heard, some kind of playable version was supposed to be in September of 2024, but they never seem to have come around to it. So now we're left wondering what is next, as they are still very active on their social medias. A high-budget dinosaur survival video game on all platforms is something we've been wanting for a long time now, so let's just be a little bit more patient for Instinction. And there we have it, 12 dinosaur games coming in 2025 and beyond. It's nice to see that the dinosaur genre is still getting recognition as the decade progresses. It's an untapped market in my opinion. With some major titles and smaller titles, hopefully this list gave you enough to think about for the year ahead. So why not head on down to the comments and let me know which game you're most excited about. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to help us reach 250,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, and for you to stay up to date on the coverage for all of these games as and when they release, especially the Jurassic titles. Like the video if you enjoyed, but most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you, did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.